we know what to expect from TJ Watt, 2 sacks. There's a lot of stats that make him stand out. That's like the grass is green, the sky's blue, and TJ Watt's going to make plays off the edge. A lot that I liked from the Steelers last night, Ike, and this was the type of game where I wanted to see, based on what I saw from the first 2 weeks, is can you make improvements? I thought we saw that last night.
It was a Jaylen Warren kind of game last night. So Jaylen Warren became the 1, Najee became the 2. It's going to be some games where Najee the 1 and Jaylen going to become the 2. But the fact that you can acknowledge and respect that's just what it was. It was a Calvin Austin III game, an Allen Robinson game yesterday. Because we knew coming to the game, and I'm just speaking off my opinion, that we got to make sure we just simmer down some of George Pickens because he's a true one. It was a Pat Fairmont kind of game. So that's exactly what it was. It was a defensive line game. Like the defensive line, we was talking about the defensive line and what they needed to do. The defensive line last night did everything they needed to do. Off of substitution, you got to look at it from a Pittsburgh front office standpoint. It's a young D-line. Like the young boys making plays.
Yes.
The O'Neills, like it's first, it's rookies, and the second year guy, them boys making plays. So they ain't nothing but good hope for the Pittsburgh Steelers and their roster on having some kind of depth. You know, so that's what kind of the Levi's, who we talk about Levi, the Levi Wallace kind of game. We talk about Levi all the time. Like it's a lot of fans that don't really, you know, they just look at the plays, but let me get this pick. He started it off. He had the pick. Then Pat Pete got the pick after him. That's just it's a closing kind of game. And you know, TJ White, you said it best, man. You can't say it no better than what you just said. Man, the grass is green, the sky is blue. Who we talking to? TJ White. You already know, man. Don't even fight it. Like, don't even fight right now who's the best defensive player in the league. It's TJ White. You ain't even got to fight it. I know y'all want to talk about athleticism and so-and-so can do this and that. This is what TJ do. And he ain't even playing every snap. He ain't even playing every snap. And other than rush, he got to cover. Ain't nobody better than TJ White. Mark, ain't nobody better. On that defensive side, in the NFL, that's just my personal opinion. Ain't nobody better than that man. I can get to a game and still lead the league, and I only played 10 games. What y'all talking about? That's what it do. Don't let me hit 17 games, because I probably go for the 33 piece. It's gonna be over 30 sacks. I play 17 games, that's gonna be over 30 sacks. Just look at my resume. I done got over 80 something sacks faster than anybody. I only played 90 games. I think last night was his 90th game. So everybody else got 139 games, 135 games, 112 games to get these sacks. Man, I done did that damn near a fourth of that. That's what TJ doing. So God don't say he's the best defensive player in the league right now. Ain't nobody playing better than him. And I don't play every snap. Sometimes I got to go on the sideline and get that Gatorade bottle and get a break. And that's off the coaching decision. Chill out. I'm going to need you for later. That's crazy. Y'all want me to put the cape on. You can't say everybody can get a chance to put the cape on and make a play. How, you go into the game plan knowing you got to stop TJ. What 90 at? He's sitting on the same side all the time in this rocket chair, just chilling. And you done study and watch tape, and you know what he's going to do. And get what he's still doing.
Yeah, Ike, first player to record 6 sacks and have a defensive touchdown in a team's first 3 games of a season since they started tracking sacks back in 1982. It's historic. 6 pressures last night, 2 sacks on 29 pass rushes against Jermaine Illuminor for the Raiders. And coming into the game, he was among the best right tackles in the league, allowing just a 2.1% pressure rate coming into Sunday night's game, and TJ Watt still able to make plays. And Ike, I also think it's encouraging, too, that Marcus Golden had a sack, his second in as many games too. And he's your reserve player. He's not even your starter. So you've got great depth with Golden and Herbig, because when they come into the game, they're fresh. They're established players in their own right. Obviously, no one's TJ Watt, but if he or Alex Highsmith, hey, I need a breather on the sidelines, I need some Gatorade, I have all the confidence in the world in both of those players. This is something that the Steelers didn't have in previous seasons, is the depth.
Productivity. So I got 40, 44, 51, and 90. That's my rotation. That's a hell of a rotation, especially if they get sacks. So that's all you, as a coaching staff, that's all you want and you look for. I got 44 in Golden, I got 51 in Herbig, and I got 90 in White. And we coming. Yeah. And by the way, they got a guy called Alex Highsmith as well. He had over double-digit sacks last year, too. We just don't talk about him enough. But quietly, he get a job done. So we talking about at least 5 who can get to the quarterback, 4 for sure. But we talking about 5 on the outside linebacker position that can get to the quarterback. By the way, sometimes I need y'all to cover. Hey, Alex, what you did last week? Oh, I just had a pick to the house. like we say to play outside linebacker for Pittsburgh, man, you just don't. When your opportunity to come to rush a quarterback, oh, it's Christmas time. So and this is what I'm saying. We outside linebackers for Pittsburgh defense don't have the luxury of just rushing every play. They don't have that luxury. Because if they did, man, if TJ and Alex Highsmith got opportunity just to rush every play and not have to worry about a coverage, Mark, ain't no telling. Ain't no both of them going for the 20. You get 20 over there, I get 20 over here. 20 who? Last name Sacks. And we ain't talking about the designer stuff. We just talking about sacks on the field. Y'all talking about SAKS. We talking about SACKS. Sacks. You feel me? So that's what we talking about. Them boys don't even have that luxury, Mark.
Yeah, and I know that's your argument for why James Harrison belongs in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, because his numbers would be even better than they already are if you rush in the passer on every play.
Man, the man got cut 3 times. He got cut and went to Canada, so 4 years. Now put 4 more years on his NFL starting career. Put 4 on Debo. We gave him that nickname, Debo. Put 4. Put from Friday, the movie Friday. Put 4 more years on that man and see what happened. See, he got caught up in a numbers game and he was an undrafted, but he was smoking. He had a body count. He was having body counts before Debo was Debo. It's crazy. You see it as a player. Why the hell he ain't started? You see it.
Yeah. I think Watt is similar off the edge in the sense that the edge rushers are. Well, what I'm saying is that the disruption that they cause, not just sacking quarterbacks, and a lot of it's the TFLs, a lot of it's what you're asking a defensive end to do in a 4-3 scheme, but you're also seeing the interceptions as well, like in the turnover creation. In the Steelers scheme, it's not like other teams to where, yeah, TJ Watt's going to pass rush on more downs than not, but they do drop into coverage. That's evident if you watch the Steelers team week in and week out.
Mark,
that's what I'm saying in terms of the similarities.
No, I feel exactly what you said. You gotta look at it like this, Mark. TJ as a defensive lineman, outside linebacker, right? Has Troy Polamalu, Patrick instincts. Defensive linemen don't have that. So that's why he's rare and he's different. The quarterback about to throw the ball, I'm about to jump up and catch this pick. Like that's what's so good about TJ. Usually guys who just have a feel for the ball. They're very instinctive. They're on the back end. They linebackers or safeties or corners. We caught us one right there on the front end with that kind of instincts. We're not talking about other defensive linemen getting picks, batting the ball down, PBUs. At one point in time, TJ Watt was leading. He was leading Pittsburgh in PBUs. Mark, that don't happen often. You can't even name. We ain't even talking. I don't even want to say other people. I don't even want to say other defensive linemen that they consider it. We ain't even saying PBUs and interceptions with them. So why we can't say TJ is the most dominant defensive player in the league? I sack, I get pressure, I cause fumbles, and I get picks as a defensive lineman. So what we talking? What's the argument? What we talking about?
Maybe Micah Parsons, Ike, but other than that,
And
maybe.
I love Micah. I love him to death. But what we talking about? What we talking about?
Yeah.
What's like really, straight up dog, straight dog. Love him to death. He like to call himself a lion. Oh, he's a lion. He said he's a lion. He's a lion. But God dang, if he's a lion, TJ is an alien for for sure. Just just look at what he be doing, man. In less games over the course of his career, like he got it. The man got interceptions to the crib. The man got fumble recoveries to the crib. He a magnet for the ball.
That's the word I was going to use, Ike. He and Minka, it's like, oh, another turnover. Why am I not surprised? Regardless of how their game planned for.
You can game plan and it's easy to game plan TJ. So you just put a tight end over there to try to chip him or a running back to chip him, and
Or both.
he still come through with the double team.
Yeah.
So it's just like me going against two sumo wrestlers. It's still coming through with the sack. But that's hard.